Okay, so today we're going to do a little easy practice for the digestive system. So if you've just eaten, you may not want to do this yet. So better if your stomach is a little bit emptier. You need either a blanket, a yoga blanket, or a bath towel is great, or a sort of slightly stiffer blanket. And if you have a yoga block, if not, maybe just something that you can have under your hand. We need that later on. So a pillow might be fine, or a book or something. Just put it to the side. So we're going to start with our blanket roll, or if you have a bath towel. So we're going to make a roll out of the blanket or the towel, and we're going to lay down so that the towel or blanket roll is going to come to the soft part of the belly, so just above your frontal hip bones, and so that your ribs are off the roll. And we're going to simply lay down, and you'll find that place. So just make sure that the bony parts are not on the blanket, so on the lower belly, the soft part there. And then we're going to lay down. You can relax your legs, bring your hands under your head, and you can turn your head onto one side. Just going to make sure the microphone is not going to be crushed here. Over to here. There we go. So you can turn your head to one side or forehead on the floor. Let the legs relax. Close your eyes here. And just find an easy, effortless breath. Slow, easy breath. And guiding your breath into your belly so that as you inhale, you can gently breathe into the blanket roll, almost like you're trying to push the blanket roll away. And as you exhale, just soften and sink a little bit deeper into the roll. Relax. So inhale softly, trying to push away from the blanket with your breath. Exhale, soften and ease into the roll. Just noticing if you're holding tension somewhere in your body, so if you can let go. Every exhale, sinking a little bit deeper into that blanket or towel roll there. Inhale, gently pushing away. Exhale, release. We'll take one more breath here like this. And then simply relax into the blanket. No need to have that pushing away sense with your inhale. Just release here. And we'll take another breath. And then slowly start easing off, coming through all fours. We're going to come into a child's pose. Let me just move the microphone again here. Don't crush it. There we go. Going to take our blanket roll. Now if you're okay, you can keep your knees slightly wider than your hips. And maybe you need to undo the roll a bit so it's not as thick. So trying to get the roll into your groins here. So it's again like you're lifting your belly over the roll, and find the thickness that works for you. So think coming over the roll into your groins, and then we'll just ease into a child's pose here. Arms over the head. You can ease your forehead to the floor. If you need something under your head, you can use a pillow or anything that you have close by. Close your eyes. We'll do the same thing with the roll here, breathing into the roll as you inhale. Release as you exhale. So inhale like you're gently pushing the roll away. Exhale, release. Slow, easy, effortless breath. We'll take a few more breaths here. And then take one slightly deeper breath in. Exhale it out. And then slowly we'll ease. We're going to put our roll to the side and come to all fours. And just doing a few rounds of cat-cow, noticing that sensation in your abdomen and belly. Inhale, lengthen, open the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, curl through the spine, relax the head between the arms. Follow your breath. Soften your belly here. Take one more. And then inhale, finding your neutral spine. We'll tuck the toes under and exhale. Come into your downward facing dog. Just go easy here. Take a few nice slow breaths. Finding that length through your side body. Both sides lengthen, the midline lengthens. Ease the neck. And then with your next breath, we're going to walk the feet towards the hands. You can keep them hip width apart. Have that softness in your knees. Just ease into that forward fold. Relax here. And inhale, root down through the feet. Come all the way up. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, hands to your heart. We're just going to take 2 easy rounds of your sun salutations to just get a little bit of movement and circulation into your body. Keep your knees soft. Inhale, arms rise, lengthen through the sides. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, send your sit bones back. Find that length through your spine. Front body lengthens, look up. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into your plank. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, ease the feet to the floor, come into your cobra, just a little opening. Exhale, find your way into your downward dog. We'll take a few breaths here. One more breath here. And then with your next breath again, tiptoe, walk, step towards the front, hip width apart here. Ease into that forward fold, soften the knees. And then inhale, gonna sweep the arms up, coming all the way up slowly. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we'll go again, ease the arms to the side. Inhale, finding that length, you can have a softness in your knees. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. Exhale, step back into your plank. We'll take a nice big inhale here. Exhale, lower down. All the way, inhale into your cobra, press the feet to the floor. exhale into your downward facing dog. We'll take a few breaths here. Slow, easy breath. Now with your next inhale, coming forward into your plank, and exhale will lower all the way down onto your front. And coming into a Sphinx pose. You're going to bring the forearms to the floor so that your elbows are sort of under your shoulders or just slightly in front. Gently press your feet to the floor. If you're okay, lift your knees off and tilt your pelvis like you press your pubic bones to the floor. And then think your sternum forward. Coil the chest open, think your collarbones widen. You can close your eyes here. Nice low breaths. Feeling that sense of softening in your belly. We'll take another nice big breath in here. Exhale, slowly ease down. Tuck your toes under so you move your hands so you can press onto all fours and then into your downward facing dog. We'll take a breath here. And then with your next breath, slowly walk towards your hands. We'll take an exhale here. And then inhale, knees soft, come all the way up, lengthen through your side. Exhale, hands to your heart. And we're going to take our roll again. So your towel or your blanket. And again, not too thick with the roll so that you can place it into your groin. We're going to come into your chair pose with hip width apart feet. So placing the roll there. Again, think you lift your belly over. And then we're going to come into a forward fold, but keeping your knees bent so you can rest on the upper legs there. And then we'll relax the arms down to the floor, relax your neck. And then breathing into the blanket here. Again, inhale like you gently try to push the blanket away. Exhale, soften and release a little bit deeper into that roll. Slow, smooth breath. See if you can let the exhale become slightly longer than your inhale here. The active inhale pressing into the blanket and passively just let the air out, soften with your exhale. We'll take a few more breaths here. And then slowly, slowly with your next breath, we're going to start easing off. So you can put the blanket roll back to the side. Find your way up and exhale here. Great. We're going to cross the leg. I'll be your mirror. So we'll take our right foot across and only so that your frontal hip bone stays square. So if you notice that you start to tilt your pelvis sideways, then cross a little bit left so that you can keep the frontal hip bone square. Hug into the hips, root down to the feet. We'll take our arms so that you can, in front, you can turn your palms out. Take your right arm under, bring the palms together. And then reaching the arms up and just see where it works for your shoulders. So if the elbows need to be bent, that's okay. If you're okay, lengthen. If your arms easily go behind your head, you can press your head and arms against each other. Then take your frontal ribs in, lengthen the tail, take the shoulders down. We're going to reach over towards the left. And just breathing into the right side of your body. Feeling that connection from the outside of the right foot all the way through the side body to the fingertips. Good, and then with your next inhale, we'll come into the center. Exhale, slowly release. Good. And swap to the other side. So we'll take our left foot behind. Again, keep your frontal hip bone square. That slight sense of hugging into the hips. Turn the palms out. Left arm under, backs of the hands together. Reach up again where work for you, your arms. Just notice that you don't arch the back and poke the ribs out, hug in. Take an inhale, exhale, we'll reach to the left, keeping the shoulders away from your ears. Notice the connection from the outside of the left foot all the way through the side body to the fingers, and breathe in there. A sense of expanding outwards with your inhale, soften as you exhale. Taking another nice big breath here. And then with your next inhale, slowly coming up. Exhale, release. Good. We'll bring the feet hip width apart, coming to the front of the mat if you moved away from there. Have a softness in your knees. Inhale, arms rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. And now exhale, step your left foot back, take the knee to the floor. We're going to take our roll again. And now, again, don't make the roll too big here. So we're going to put it into the right groin here. And coming into a twist. So lifting your belly over. So we get a little bit more to the side of the abdomen there and the groin. You can lean forward, take your left arm outside. Just make sure you don't push the front knee in. Press gently the arm and the leg against each other. And then you can sweep your left hand behind if you like, or reach it up. Just find where it feels good. And breathe into the blanket roll again here. Finding that length through your midline. Taking your left side ribs back. We'll take another breath here. And then slowly release. Good. And we'll simply take that to the other side. Step your left foot forward, take your blanket roll to the left groin. Just find a thickness that works for you, lifting your belly over. And then bring your right arm outside, press the leg and the arm against each other. Keep your left hand on your sacrum or wrap it around. Just find where it feels good. Breathing into the blanket there. Slow, soft breath. And then take another nice deep breath in here. Exhale it out. And we'll slowly release. Ease the blanket. And we're going to come down to the floor. Sit on one side. And lengthen the legs forward. You're going to do another twist with your blanket. So, again, that slightly thinner roll. We'll take it, I'll be your mirror. We'll take it to the left groin here, bending the knee. And we're going to come into a twist. So taking that leg across. Now you can leave your left leg straight or bend as you prefer. Ease your sit bones down. And again, so that the ribs, you can lift your ribs up away from the blanket. Hug around with your left arm. Take your right to the floor. And go somewhere where you can just start to feel that resistance. No need to go into your full deep twist here. Close your eyes. And feeling that you're again breathing into the blanket, like your navel rising, gently pushing into the blanket as you inhale. Softly release as you exhale. And then finding a rhythm for your breath, if that feels okay, breathing in for 4 counts. Exhale for 4. Softly inhale for 4. Exhale for 4, breathing into that belly. Now if you're okay, we're going to inhale on 4. Exhale for 6. Inhale 4 and exhale 6. Noticing the turning points of the breath here. There's a little pause between the breaths. We'll take a few more rounds. Take another inhale. Exhale it out. And then slowly we'll release. Just lengthening the legs forward for a moment. Have a little wriggle. And we'll take that to the other side. So we'll take that blanket roll to the left groin. Bend the knee. And again, take the leg across. Leave your right straight or bend if you like. And then lifting the ribs off so that the blanket is low enough so your ribs are off the blanket. We'll hug your right arm around, take your left back. Again, sort of 60-70% of your max twist here. No need to go into a full. Release the sit bones down towards the floor. Take the tension off your jaw, neck, shoulders. And start breathing into the blanket, keeping your eyes closed if you're okay with that. And then start building that breath into that 4 inhale, 4 exhale. Breathing into that blanket, into your belly, 4 inhale, 4 exhale. And if you feel okay, 4 inhale, 6 exhale. And keeping that rhythm. Noticing the turning points of the breaths. Perhaps a little pause between the breaths as the inhale turns into an exhale and the exhale into another inhale. We'll take one more breath here like this. 4 inhale, 6 exhale. And then slowly release. Lovely. Now we're going to take our blanket, and this time we need to make a slightly thicker roll. So you may want to roll it the short end in. And we're going to place the roll, we're going to just come into a nice little ease for the side body. Should just move this one to the side a little here. So let's go on the, doesn't really matter which side you go first. We'll bend the knees so that the roll is on the lower parts of the ribs And if you have your brick or pillow or anything under for the top hand, gonna take that lower arm to the floor so that your shoulder can rest on the floor and your head can ease. Just creating a little bit of that arch, and see if you can keep your hips and your shoulders more or less in line here. Knees bend, just bring them closer if that feels more comfortable. And then reaching your top arm over, so it's the left arm here. And then maybe, if need to, you can have some height under. If it's okay, you can just rest it on the floor, but if you want to have some height under the hand there. Close your eyes here. Need a little lower setting here. And just release and ease here. Feeling the breath on the top side of your body. Creating some space with your breath. Letting go all tension here. Cut all the effort in your breath. If you notice that your mind starts to wander, just guide it back to simply noticing the breath and noticing the sensations in your body here. Breathing into that top side of your body. Gonna take a few more rounds of breath here, ease. And taking one deeper breath, filling that top side. Exhale, release. And then very slowly, just moving the top arm back onto your side. Take a moment there. And then using the arms to slowly coming up. I'm going to take this to the other side. So taking your blanket roll to the side, if you have your brick or anything else for your hand there. And again, so that as you lay on your side, you can ease that lower shoulder down to the floor and keeping your hips and shoulder more or less in line here. Should feel quite comfortable. Taking the arm slightly forward so that you don't have the weight pressing onto the lower shoulder there. Ease your ear towards and head towards the floor. And then if you're okay, reaching the top arm over, maybe hand on the floor, maybe on something. Close your eyes here. And just relax. Soften your breath. Gently breathing into the top side of your body. Cutting all the effort here. Noticing if your mind starts to wander, just see where it went and guide it back to simply observing your breath and the sensations in your body that may come and go. Maybe some sensations that are a bit more persistent. Let them just be. Softly breathing to the top side of the body. Letting go of all tension here. Taking a few more breaths here. And take another deeper breath, filling that top side with your breath. Softly exhale it out. And again, the top arm, moving that slowly, slowly can bring it to the side just for a moment here. And then slowly ease off. Use your arms. Gonna do one more thing with our blanket roll. Now we need it no, we can keep it the same way, sorry. So keeping that rolling from the short edge. So we'll come into a thick roll here. Gonna come down onto your back. So that bring the blanket roll under your sacrum here. So that your lower back is off the roll. So that the pelvis is rather tilting slightly up than down. So you avoid having that arch in your back. Relax your shoulders. And then we'll hug the right knee towards the chest, holding underneath. So that you're, again, not using any force. You can relax your arms and your shoulders. If you're okay, let your left leg lengthen, heel on the floor. And let that foot just flop to the side. Closing your eyes here. Notice if you're holding tension in your shoulders, your neck, your jaw, your face. Just let go. And allowing that lower back to melt down towards the floor. And then guiding your breath to your abdomen here. Softly letting the navel rise as you inhale. So you feel it full as you exhale. Everything eases down towards the back of your body. Let go. That softness in the breath as it travels to your belly. Every exhale softening, letting go. See if you can let that exhale become a little bit longer than your inhale. Easy, effortless breath. Taking a deeper breath in here. Exhale it out. And then slowly we'll ease, bring the feet to the floor and then just swap to the other side. So taking your left knee in, hold under the leg so that you can relax your shoulders, arms there. If you're okay, lengthen your right leg, let the leg just flop to the side. And notice that sense of the lower back melting down towards the floor. Relax everything here, let go. And gently breathing into your abdomen, that softness in your belly. Yeah, well, gently rising as you inhale, falling as you exhale. Just let everything ease towards the back of the body as you exhale. Noticing if you're holding some tension in your body that's not needed there, let go. Allowing again that exhale to be a bit longer than your inhale if that feels natural. Taking a few more breaths here on this side. And take a deeper breath in. Softly let the exhale out. And then easing your feet to the floor, knees up towards the ceiling. And just take a moment here before we move the blanket roll to the side. When you're ready, engage with your legs only as much as is needed to move the roll to the side and lower your hips down. And we'll just come into a little rest here, lengthen your legs. You can have your hands on your belly if you like, close your eyes or arms to the side. Just take a moment to rest in that stillness, letting go of all tension here. Let your breath ease. Just finding that easy, effortless breath. Now if you'd like to stay here for a little bit longer, feel free, just stay. Otherwise, we're going to hug the knees to chest. Have a little rock side to side. And then slowly coming up to your side. And then when you're ready, we'll slowly ease back up. Or stay down there. Bring your hands to your heart. We'll take a nice big breath in. Exhale it out. And you can open your eyes. That's the end of the practice. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.